The restaurant was perfect. Candlelight flickered against the deep red walls, soft music played in the background, and our closest friends and family filled the table with laughter. It was supposed to be a celebration of our engagement, the start of a lifetime together. I was glowing, not just from the wine but from the excitement of seeing everyone so happy for us. Somewhere between the appetizers and the main course, I decided to tease him about something we had joked about privately before, his occasional forgetfulness. I thought it was harmless, something light that would get a laugh from the crowd. But as soon as the words left my mouth, I noticed his face change. The laughter from the table didn't mask the sharp shift in his eyes. I'd said, "Well, at least he remembered to propose before forgetting my name," with a playful smile, expecting everyone to chuckle and move on. And they did, except him. His jaw tightened. He didn't laugh. He looked at me for a long, uncomfortable moment, and in that silence, the air around us thickened. The server came by to refill drinks, and still, he didn't speak. I tried to brush it off, engaging in small talk with my cousin across the table, but I could feel his eyes on me, not in the loving way they had been earlier, but with something colder, more distant. When the dessert plates arrived, he finally moved. But instead of reaching for his fork, he reached for my hand, the one with the engagement ring. His voice was calm, almost too calm, as he said, "If you can joke about me in front of the people we're supposed to share our life with, maybe you're not ready for this." Then, in front of everyone, he slid the ring off my finger. Gasps filled the table. My mother's hand flew to her mouth, and my best friend's eyes widened in shock. I froze, my cheeks burning, my chest tightening, unable to process what had just happened. He stood up, placed the ring on the table, and said, "I don't want a marriage where I'm the punchline." With that, he walked out, leaving me sitting there, humiliated in front of the people who had gathered to celebrate us. The conversations around the table turned to awkward whispers. I could feel the judgment in their eyes, some sympathetic, others critical. I wanted to chase after him, to explain that it was just a joke, that I never meant to hurt him. But deep down, I knew this wasn't just about one comment. Maybe it had been building for a while, and I hadn't noticed. Later that night, I sat alone in my apartment, staring at the bare spot on my finger. I replayed the evening over and over, wondering if I'd truly gone too far or if he'd simply been waiting for a reason to walk away. One thing was certain, I'd learned that words, even ones meant in jest, can cut deeper than we realize, especially when spoken in public. I didn't know if he would call, or if I even wanted him to. All I knew was that our engagement dinner had ended not with a toast to our future, but with the sound of a ring sliding off my finger and hitting the table, a sound I'll never forget.